Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Trying to pull up the things I can see the conversations with it all. Hi everybody. I'm off work today. So I'm like, let me pop on live. Y'all know when I have an impromptu off day, it's like a sick day today. I try to pop on live with y'all. Just did a quick little Kardashian chat review, and I have to still watch the shows from yesterday because I have not watched anything yesterday because I was watching the damn BET Awards. So I won't be on here too long because I want to start watching 90 Day Fiancé and all that stuff. But I wanted to say, hey. I know it's been a minute since I've been on live. I did not go live yesterday. I will be live next Sunday. I'm going to plan to be live and do a one gotta go for next Sunday. So, but this is a hey, don't have nothing to talk about really much because there's not much that's going on in the news. So ain't no that much gossip going on. I did a whole BET review yesterday, so I was like, girl, just come say hi to everybody. But a lot of y'all popped in real quick, and I didn't expect that. But let me see if I have any questions and a couple of comments that had came up. If you have questions, it's fine. Put the word question so I can see it. Okay. My vision is Lord Jesus. But hello to everyone. Oh hey, who got stuff? Hey, did you catch Euphoria? I haven't seen Euphoria at all. I might try to watch it on demand. I'm not sure. It's so many other shows on. I'm not trying to like add too many new ones because I barely have the time to catch what I need to review and what I like myself. So it's hard to add new shows that I kind of like I don't really want to watch it. So I'm not really trying to watch it. So that's weird, but it may be good and I might just catch it on the off chance later on. Oh, hello from Miami by way of Nola. Okay, hey Pamela. How you feeling? I'm tired. I think because I was up so late, and just, girl, it's a lot. But I'm okay though. I feel good. I feel tired, but I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like bad or whatever. So that's always a good thing. Plus the weather change, like it's starting, our summer weather starting to hit for real. Like the summer hitting, it's like little gnats in my house, which drives me crazy. The gnats came last summer, now they back again. Not as bad as it was last time, but it's like 1 and 2 and 3, and I just want to burn the whole house down. But it is what it is. I've missed catching live. Yeah, I feel like I think I did live chatting so much that I felt like, okay, you've gone live too many times, and that's why I don't do it as often now. And it hasn't been a lot going on in the news too. And like, I don't have nothing to talk about. I'm like, what I'm going live for? I'm not sure. So yeah, I miss going live too. So I try to, jump in here with y'all when I can because, I'm not on live as much anymore. I miss you all weekend. I had to get a couple of reviews. Thank you. And then there's something else. I do so many reviews. I'm like, I can't give y'all so much content to where y'all don't even have time to watch it. So I'm trying to pace myself and not have like 6 videos a day because that's just seems too much. Favorite BT performance, Mary J. Blige. It was absolutely Mary J. Blige. I think she did a phenomenal job, doing it was like 20 minutes, like a 20-minute set. The fact that she brought out Lil' Kim and brought out Method Man, and she was singing and lip singing too, but I think the energy for her performance was great. I also loved her. I loved her performance, so I would say those two were the best. I also enjoyed Cardi B and Offset. Truthfully, I did, but the best for me was entertainment-wise was Mary J. Blige. Message-wise, it was her, and then ratchetness-wise, it was Cardi B and Offset. I can't wait for you to review 90 Day Fiancé. World has been a crazy week with them. Yeah, I haven't watched it. I was about to do that, but I'm like, let me pop on live for about 20 minutes. And just say hey to some people because it was what it was. Sorry to answer. That was my favorite performance. Thank you, Crystal. They take two, they gonna think you was nah. I take one and I'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? They know some, I have great employers and bosses to where they know that sometimes I just need a day, and because I have days when I need a day, I take a day, and they it'd be nothing. But if I don't feel good tomorrow when I wake up, I won't go in tomorrow either. Um. Oh, y'all keep. I already went over my favorite performer from the BET Awards. Just stop watching Claus. No, I watched Claus last week and I had the notes to review it. And then so much of this happened, I just did not get a chance to review it. I haven't watched last night's episode, so I'm still watching it. I'm probably going to still review it, but I think the last episode I watched, it was just so much going on. I was like, okay, like I like the show, but I feel like y'all, it was too much. It was the weird people. It was too much, and I was like, okay, I just Uncle Daddy now he wanted to be a born again drug dealer. I'm like, girl, I don't have time for it, but I still like the show. So, how did the taco meat come out? It came. Well, I know I did make taco meat. I made lasagna. That was just me cooking the hamburger. It came out really good. I should have. I didn't put all the meats in the lasagna. I don't know why I didn't. I think, girl, that's why I was my second time making lasagna, and it was good. But I wish I would use all the meats in the lasagna. I put some, thinking, oh, that'll be enough, and I was like, it wasn't. So I feel like I put not enough meat and too much cheese, and I'm not a big cheese person. So I was like, girl, but it was delicious. It was delicious. So when I make it again, the next time I make it, I know exactly what to do. Because the first time I've made it was maybe like 2 years ago. Usually my mom makes lasagna, I get the lasagna from her. So it's my second time making it. So I'm like, okay, girl, you gotta use all the goddamn hamburger for when it's cooked. And you don't need as much cheese. So yeah, but it was still good. Um, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for appreciating my reviews. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey Tina, I was just watching the Kardashians. I watched that last night at like maybe 3. It was after I did. It was after my BT upload, so it had to be like 4 o'clock in the morning because I was going to bed to get ready for work, and I just watch the review, and it's not even a whole review of the show. It's just their antics with, I feel like the Kardashians ain't shit. And I just, I don't have time for it. So yeah, I had to do that. I have the same issue with gnats this time of year. They are truly, yeah, they are, and this, I never had them until last year. And last year I had them really, really bad, and now it drove me like insane. Like I wanted to move. It was so bad. And now they not that bad. Like I'll just see like one, like I'll see two in, within my kitchen and dining room or whatever. I might see one in the bathroom. So, or I might see one in my room. So it's not like before I was like, they were everywhere and they had to keep coming out and spraying last summer. But again, it's only the beginning of summer. So we shall see what happens. But my apartment is really, really good about coming out and just spraying. Last time I didn't have them, so I didn't know what's going on, so I let it go on for too long before I called them, and that was my mistake. But yeah, it's not this bad. They're not bad at all, but it's because I usually have my windows open, and I can't, I ain't doing that no more. Gonna cut on that good old air conditioning, and everything. So yeah, but yeah, they just, you want to murder the bugs all up and through. What do you think about Michael's sister, all of her brother business? Who was grown? Oh, I'm like, who was Michael? Who was his sister? Like, what you talking about? We're talking about love at the lockup. I think Day Day is a kid, and I think she's such a child that she don't get that she should not even be involved. And like I said in my review, if my brother cheated on his wife, my sister-in-law, I would not get involved in defending my sister-in-law or the thought pocket he was dealing with. My issue would be with my brother. So I wouldn't be on here defending the wife or the girlfriend. My issue with my brother, because he's the one who did it. So I feel like Dede is childish. Dede has his loyalty to Sarah because Sarah's his wife, and I think that's great. But I also feel like, check your brother, because Megan is around because Michael was cheating on Sarah. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't as if Sarah and Megan knew each other. Michael was in Flint. Sarah was in New York. Megan was in Texas. So what? broom just fell. So it wasn't as if girls in the same city was messing with a dude who, it wasn't that. So I'm looking like you met us at Megan as if she knew about Sarah. And there are a lot of men who have baby mamas who they not with. You can't make it seem as if, oh, well, you knew this and you knew that. That boy was in prison. He was in prison. So it aggravates me. The day they are so young to where she don't know to man her own goddamn business. And not only that, you don't snitch on your brother. You don't. Like, for him to call Sarah and tell Sarah, for her to call Sarah and tell Sarah, oh, Megan here, why create more drama? You know what I'm saying? Your brother ain't shit. You telling Sarah not gonna make her leave Michael alone. Like, it ain't even gonna make her, it's gonna make her upset. And she was pregnant, so that wasn't a good thing. So it stresses her out. You should not stress out pregnant people. But they just childish and immature and young. She'll know no better. You know what I'm saying? So she needs to ass down somewhere. Somebody needs to say, man, your damn business, Day. Damn it. He wasn't going love too much, but I understand a lot. I don't, honey. Sometimes y'all type stuff as after we're talking about. Mission lives on Sundays, but watch replays plus time. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get back into doing my lives on Sunday. This for the past couple weeks, it was just too much going on. It was just too much between the stuff I have going on at work, which is crazy. We had a death in the family, so a lot was going on, and so I'm like, I just had to take a breather here and there for different things the past couple weeks. But I think stuff is finally starting to calm down, and so it's getting okay. It's getting okay. Hey Celeste, Nipsey Hussle dedication was so sad. I think anything with Nipsey will forever be sad. The BET Awards for me, even though it was 4 hours, even though I do not believe it needed to be 4 hours, I still felt like it was a great show. It had these great moments. I loved the Nipsey dedication. I loved the Exonerated Five coming out. I loved her. I love the John Singleton thing. I love Tyler Perry's speech. I love the positivity that it was an overall positive situation. But with Nipsey Hussle's dedication and his mom, I feel like his mom is grieving, so we have to give her a pass. But sometimes I feel like when she start talking, I'll be like, okay, it's going left. Like, cause somebody really bad, like it's going, you know what I'm saying? I feel like just the situations where she speak about him and she goes into him being murdered and what she believed happened, I feel like those don't be the right moments for that conversation. I do feel like if there is some kind of stop the gun violence or that kind of stuff, then she should absolutely give her theories on what she think happened. But I'm like, I don't think, giving him the ceremony, giving him the humanitarian award is a time to talk about when he was murdered and how a big titty person was in your way. Girl, I'm just like, it makes you feel like, and I say this from a place of love, when you lose someone so close to you that it drives you crazy, and crazy looks different on different people. You know what I'm saying? Like, crazy isn't always like I'm losing my mind. Crazy sometimes means I'm going to ramble about stuff that matters to me, but it may not be the right time to speak it. And that's my grieving process. So, and she's also very spiritual. But I was just like, sometimes, like, and I feel like Lauren was looking like, all right, like, do y'all see what she going? Like, she talking about him, he was assassinated, and she talking about how was no, like, that just wasn't the time for that. I think all that she said in his memorial service was fine. I think that was perfectly fine, because that at his actual funeral, it was perfectly fine. But I feel like on the BET Awards, that wasn't the place. No tea, no shade, no disrespect. We period. But I feel like that just wasn't the place. But I'm also happy that no one cut her off, because you have to let her speak. But I just feel like sometimes if she, if he gets something else, like, ask her what she gonna say. Did you want to speak, Mama Nipsey? No. Okay, girl. And when the daddy was like, just do your thing, leave me alone, do your thing. Like, you can girl. It was girl. It was sad. It was sad, but It was funny, you know, but it's like we still like for me, I still think it's sad that he was murdered. Like that's I think I cried a little bit seeing Lauren, seeing his daughter, seeing his son. So it's still an emotional thing that he was murdered. But at the same time, I was giggling to myself when the mama brought up the girl who hit was big, she was gonna fall over. So I mean, girl, it can go either way. It can always go either way. And I'm like, I just sometimes I don't know what to do. What she was talking about? I was like, Lord, what is she doing? I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, you should do a video for making it. It could have been a video because I was like, okay, let me look at my directions. Okay, spread the ricotta and the parmesan and the egg and spin it on up. And so, girl, I was looking at. I'm not a chef. I'm not a cook like that. I can if I want to eat something, I can bake some in the oven. I can bake any kind of meat. I love baked meats. I love baked chicken, baked fish. I love baked meats. If I do a meat, I usually bake it. Because I like to season it up and you know what I'm saying? But I'm not a good like cook like that. But if I have directions, I can do it. But I follow them to the T. And if I don't, if it's the first time I'm making it, I may not make it right. It'll still taste good, but I said, okay, next time I need to use all the meat. I need to use less cheese, and then it'll be bomb because it tasted amazing. It tasted like my mom's lasagna. So yeah, I may do one. I'm not sure. I'm not much of a cooking channel person, so I can't say I'm if I would we'll see. Um, did you watch any of the game shows that come on like Beat Shazam, Press Your Luck, Car Shops? No. I watched Beat Shazam like maybe 4 times ever when it first came out, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, and then I was over it. It doesn't hold my attention. Hey, it's my first time on your live. Okay, Brittany Johnson's first time on my live. Hi, Brittany Johnson. I have a cousin named Brittany Johnson. Any summer reading suggestions? I haven't read a book in forever, and I know that sounds horrible because I used to always read. I used to be able to sit down and read a whole book in a day, but I don't have any reading suggestions. I wish I did, and I used to read like the ghetto hood novels too. Uh, but I haven't read a good. I haven't read a good. I don't have time to read a book. And that sounds horrible. That sounds horrible. But this between my work schedule and this, I just, I don't have time. I'm planning to take off cause we closed at my job. We closed the 4th of July. So I'm planning to take off also the 5th was a Friday and I'm gonna stay home because one, I have shows to review, but I also want to just have some breathing time where I'm not having to do a lot of stuff. And so I hope to maybe read a book over the 4th of July holiday. Oh yes, gnats are bad at my old apartment. Yeah, you want to burn them down. I hate love bugs as much as gnats. Yeah, I keep my house cold. Like right now, I don't have my air on, and I need to. But I like a cold house. I do. But it's weird because I've always had my air. I always keep my apartments cold, like apartments. I've always kept my apartment cold, forever. But for some reason, like the gnats came last year, so I don't know why. But it is what it is. Man, we've had so much rain. Oh, if I see a centipede, I will run. Like I just think they are the creepiest bugs ever. Okay, just oh my god. Anyway, but yeah, the weather changed, so bugs just come with it, and I'm just just crazy. Yeah, the mama meanwhile, but she ran was a lot. She ran was a lot. Is it me or Lauren was not here for talking about the crime scene? Nonetheless, so that I feel like Lauren wasn't, and I feel like once she started talking, you saw a shift in Lauren's body movement, and it's her demeanor, because I think they all know this isn't the place or the time, but they also don't want to be disrespectful to the mama and like cut her off. It's like, how do you interrupt his mama from talking? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no proper way to do that. I think they know the only thing that we can do is let her talk, hope she wraps it up, and then keep it moving. But you could tell that not only Lauren, the sister who was behind her, I think they all felt some kind of way about, because I feel like the crime scene Somebody murdered him. Okay, we already know that someone murdered Nipsey Hussle. He was assassinated, period. Because someone shot him at point blank range. I don't think anyone's negating that. So I think her bringing it up and like, why wasn't I shown on the crime scene? And not only that, I think what she was saying had nothing to do with the award he was getting. I think once she got to the whole thing, like I think there's a way his mom can speak about him in such a positive light that could have shined more positivity on his life and what he did in life and what he was being recognized for versus let me talk about the day he was murdered and what I saw at the murder scene and the big titty girl. And I need to get the parking lot. And what hospital is he at? Because I mean, so I feel like that's why I like how the grandma and the dad kind of kept it on task, and the mama just kind of went left or right. I was just, whew, I don't know. Books on tapes are good. I don't have to think about that. The reason BET show was so long is because they combine movie, TV, and music instead of doing 2 separate shows. I don't mind 2 separate shows. I don't. Because when you give me 4 hours, it's just too, girl, I was like, who has time for all of that? I don't think there's a issue with doing 2 different shows. Like I feel like because they did one big show, it wasn't focused on, it was too much going on. Like even the host, I thought the host wasn't all that good. I feel like they wasted a lot of, it was that long because they wasted too much. Girl, it was just too much. Okay, it was just seeing too much. I like the commercials. The movie previews that we seen. I think that was a good thing, but I was just, I don't know. I think I'm not saying that she did a bad job. What I'm saying is I didn't find her funny, but I also don't feel like that she did a bad job. So to me, I'm like, she can come back and do it again, but I didn't find her funny. Like I was like, I want her to have a sidekick. But it is what it is. Me trying to see any movies over the 4th of July. I don't know. I think I have to see what movie's coming out. I probably will hit up a movie just because I know I'll be off on the 5th and I feel like other people will be at work and I can go see a movie and it won't be crowded on the foolishness. And so yes, I just don't know which one I will go see. Because my family will probably be out of town that weekend. But because I know they're leaving like on a Wednesday or something like that. And I can't leave on Wednesday and come back Sunday. It's just not gonna work for me. So I'm trying to just do stuff to where I usually don't have time to do it, any other time. I think Lauren is very angry and she can't talk about it yet. I don't think she's angry. I think she's devastated. I think she literally lost the love of her life. Not saying that she want to meet somebody else later on down the line and be happy. What I'm saying is she lost someone in the most shocking way. And nobody in my eyes going crazy. And not that anybody can expect someone passing away out the blue. But I think she's just still in shock. And she's still trying to wrap her mind around him not being there. It takes time to understand the person who you had been laying next to for however long ain't there. You know what I'm saying? And I think she's still in pain. So I don't think it's anger. I don't. I think she's still just like sad. You know what I'm saying? And so she just stays quiet. And I think sometimes her strength of her not talking or her strength in how she speaks when she says "and the marathon continues," I think sometimes that strength can be looked at as she's angry because it's a strong presence. But I think beneath all of that, she's very fragile and she wants to break, but she can't because she got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? And because he was such a strong person, she like, I can't fold, I can't break, even though I want to, but losing, I'm just, look, when my dad died, like, bruh, only because I know talk to my mom after, she came out of the fog of it, just how the conversations of, but you have to really wrap your mind around this person who you did not fathom passing away when it happened, passing away. So I think a lot of her demeanor isn't anger, it's pain. And she can't talk about it, because if she do, she probably still in breakdown mode. Because if you pay attention, you've seen her holding it together. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that just looks different on people. And then Lauren, her strength looks like anger. But I see her being strong, but I also seeing her being sad, because he was killed. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I think the way people pass away sometimes makes the grieving process even harder to get through. Because let's say he died in a car accident. Okay, it was a car accident. You still sad because the person dead was like, okay, it was a fucking car accident. But it's something different when someone takes the life of someone. Like it's some senseless ass bullshit that someone took his life. I feel like that makes it harder to understand, because it's not like, oh, it was a car accident, oh, it was a plane crash, oh, it was this or was that. It's like someone murdered someone, and that's, in my opinion, a harder thing to deal with, even though death is the hardest thing to deal with, period. So, um, thanks for doing a live. Yeah, there's nothing, like, there's no gossip stuff out or nothing. I think you not seen the message of her speech. I seen the message in her speech. I don't know what you mean. The message of her in her the thing that, it's not about the message in her speech. The part I'm talking about is her speaking about the crime scene part, which I thought was that this wasn't the time to talk about it. But I got her the whole thing about he knew he was gonna be leaving. I get all that. Period. So if you didn't watch my review, I said that part. But we're gonna move on past that. Question, do you think Portia and Dennis will get back together? Have you seen the leaked footage of Brooklyn Daily's party for season 12? I tried not to see leaked footage of shows because I want to be surprised. I hate reality shows where I already know what's going to be on the show. So I don't watch any leaked stuff. I try my best to avoid that unless it's something that's huge in the news. I think Portia and Dennis have broken up. I don't think it's for the show. Do I think they can get together? Yeah, because that's couple stuff. I think people forget Portia and Dennis only known each other a year. You know what I'm saying? So she just got pregnant quick. It wasn't as if they had been together for a couple years or even a couple months. And then she got pregnant pretty quickly. Again, when she was having the baby, they a typical couple. They can get back together tomorrow. I think it's just regular life. And I think also people forget when you meet someone fast and fall in love fast, it don't always last. So, and then it's a whole baby in the mix. So I'm not surprised that they broke up at all. But I think Shaq and Shawty could get back together one day. Yeah, I think any couple can get back together. Except who can't get back together? I don't know. I was gonna say Odin and Nicole, but that's not nice. But I think anybody has a chance to bring it back around and be a couple again or whatever. But honey, I just don't be paying no attention to them that much. You're right. That's the perfect word. Pain. She's on the pain. She's on the pain. It's so hard when someone's soul is removed from this earth by murder. It does, and it's just a hard thing to, wrap your mind around. Can't wait for I know I can't wait for Power to come back on in August. I can't wait for Power to come back on. I can't wait for Snowball to come back on. When I first was doing Power, I was always conflicted because I was like, who wants to listen to me talk for like an hour about a TV show? Because Power is so long. I could not trim Power down to like 20, 30 minutes. It was always like, oh, it's like a damn hour. So at first I was like, oh my God. I'm like, why is she talking so damn long? And now I'm to a point to where in my reviews to where I'm okay when certain things are longer. So like I'm okay knowing that with Power, it may be a little longer. They may be 45 minutes each time because the show is a full hour. You know what I'm saying? So, girl, but I can't wait to see what they're gonna give us this last season, and how it's gonna go. So let's say that. Have you watched Euphoria? I haven't. I don't. I seen the preview. No, I don't think I've added many new shows to my stuff because I just don't have the time to watch them. Like I feel like I review so many shows that the shows that I like that I watch that I don't review, I don't want to add more stuff to it because I'm looking like I don't have time. So I'd be like, no, I'm good. But I don't know what it's about, but I haven't seen it, so I don't have any comments about it. That's how I found out about you. Your reviews are always on point. Yeah, Power was like, it's because I think I don't think a lot of people was reviewing Power. I don't, and I don't know why, but Power was one of my top, like Power was when I was actually that's when I first started getting reviews, getting views over 1,000 views. Because it was what it was. And when Power kind of went off each season, the first season I did when the season was over, I was like, well, dang, like, how am I going to get these same views for my other videos and people ain't really watching me this yet? Because that was when I first started out in 2017. And people stuck around. And now, it's still amazing. It's still amazing. Will you review Snowfall? Yes. I love Snowfall. I really, really do. Like, Snowfall is a show. Some shows I'm going to review regardless of views because I just like reviewing them. It just depends on if it's going to be a car conversation or a full sit-down review. And it depends on, I have to see what day it comes on, too. Because sometimes that's what makes a difference. It's some days where, like, it'll be 5 shows on. And that's, like, 5 hours. Because, like, the more hours in the show, the harder it is for me to review them all in one day. So sometimes that's why I don't review all episodes because I'm like like on a Thursday, it can be like 5 shows. And so after I get off work at 8 o'clock, I got to watch 5 hours of television plus review it. Like there's just not enough time in a day. So I plan to review Snowfall. Absolutely. Because I love the show. It's really great storytelling. I think the more subscribers I've gotten, they've realized that I review great shows, and so they watch me. So I'm hoping it'll have, great turnout like my reviews are now. Hey Trey. That's so true. They not finding me because of 90 Day Fiance. And people kept asking me to do 90 Day Fiance. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't watch it. I don't want, no. And then when I got bored one day, or I think it was a new season that came on. And I'm like, well, all right. Like it was nothing else on that day. So I'm like, I'll review it. And it's been on and popping. So like my 90 Day Fiance, my Love at the Lockup is big, and my gossip chats are the biggest ones. But I hate doing gossip chats, but it's like nothing to talk about. So that's why, like, I didn't do any gossip chats last week. I was like, girl, because I have to be moved to talk about stuff, and sometimes it's just not enough. How many shows you watch a night? It depends on what shows come on a certain night. I get home at like 9 o'clock from work, and I'm usually watching TV from the time I get home until I watch stuff until 2 a.m. And then I'll review what I can review up until 4 a.m. So I'm from 2 to 4 is when I'm recording my reviews to be uploaded. And so, yeah, it'd be crazy. But usually if the shows are an hour, I can do like 4 because I can fast forward through some stuff. Like an easy show. Well, it's easier for me now because before I used to watch the shows on my television and take notes on my phone, and but now I have my desktop computer, and so I watch the shows on my computer. So I'm able to take pictures on my computer because I can do snapshots. I can take notes, on my computer. So it's a one-stop shop. So now I can do like 4. I can do like 4 in the night, but to watch for it and upload for it, I'm not going to bed like 5 a.m. So I mean, it's a whole thing. But some days it's like if there's no shows on, I may not review nothing, and I won't even get on my computer. I just calm down. So, or I might review if I know 8 shows come on Monday, but only 2 shows come on Tuesdays. I'll pick and choose which ones I'm gonna do on Monday, and the rest I do on Tuesday. So it just depends on the schedule. Sometimes I can't even make plans to go somewhere because I'm like, well, I don't know what show gonna come on that day, and how much time I'm gonna need to review it all to get it to the masses. So it's a whole thing. You leave reviews on everything, just like yeah. It is. I am deep and hilarious. Mainly because I feel like my sister watched Queen Sugar, and she was like, she watched some of my reviews. She doesn't watch stuff on YouTube at all, but she was listening to it or whatever, and she's like, you are really good, and I'm like, well, thank you, sister. But I don't think she realized it because she don't watch my stuff too often because she doesn't be too busy. But she used to subscribe. Okay. But she was like, you have a whole flow to it or whatever, and you talk this, you talk that, it's kind of cool. And I think you're right. So when I'm reviewing stuff, sometimes I'm like, I want to explain stuff to where people will hear my review of it and then they think a whole different way. Not that I want to change anyone else's opinion, but sometimes I want them to think further than surface level stuff. So, it's true. Um, Jelly, how much sleep do you get? You are busy, busy, busy. I'm usually asleep by like 5 a.m. and I'm up between 10 or 11 a.m. so I could be to work at 12. Monday to Friday. On Saturdays, I sleep in. On Saturdays, I don't even wake up on Saturdays until like 2. Like I sleep the whole night away. I sleep Friday night into like that's my sleep day, and I'll be very frustrated when I get up early on Saturday. But I think the last time I got up early on Saturday was for Karla's birthday brunch, and then like usually it was something for DJ. But I tried to get that day of sleep, but like during the week, I'm damn near exhausted. The water keeps me alive. The water keeps me going, and my watermelon. Hey Sam. Love the ears. Thank y'all. I'm trying to bring the ears back, but I didn't comb my hair, so my hair is literally pinned up in 2 pigtails because I washed it last night because I just felt like my hair was dirty and I had time to do nothing else to it, and so it's just pinned up. I'm back to watching Married at First Sight. Married at First Sight this season, I feel like it's going to be good. This is my 3rd season watching the show. The first season was this is the first time I watched the season. It was like, oh, it was good. Last season, it aggravated my spirit. This season seems like it's going to be good. Mainly because the couples, they just seem interesting. So, I am going to review Married at First Sight. Absolutely. That's another full-time. Yes. YouTube is fully a full-time job. It's fun and games, yes, but I feel like but for me, the first 5, I told you I have a whole 5-year plan. I'm only into year 2. I feel like once I'm 5 years in, I won't have to review 30 shows a week, but I'm trying to have a across the board platform to where I review all kind of different stuff. So nobody say, "Oh, well, she just do reality TV. Oh, she just do movies." Or I want them like you never know what she gonna talk about, what she gonna say. Like you can't. She just reviews a lot of different things, and there's something for everyone. So yeah, that's what I like. Oh wait, where did it go? I love your late night reviews when you get to rambling and talking shit. Look, I've always been. Hey, I need to put lotion on my face. My face feels so itchy, or dry. But I've always been a night owl. I've always been up late. Like even when I was younger, I would write my poetry late at night. I would write stories at night. I'm always a night person. So people don't get, I feel like from like 2 to 4 a.m., I'm at my best. Like when I'm in my bag, I'm in my bag. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, okay, girl, go ahead with the day. And I be going. So I do feel like sometime at night, I'm at my best and it'd be amazing. And I be like, girl, I laugh at myself sometimes because I'm like, you really be on some bullshit. And like other people like Rock was like, why was the lights up? I'm like, because it was 3 o'clock in the morning. So I used to do like I would have like all my lights on to make it so bright for y'all. But I'm like, if it's 2:30 in the morning, it's pitch black outside, like it ain't no point in me running up my light bill. Like I'm gonna have the lights off. I had the TV on for the little backdrop color or whatever, but I just feel like I want people to realize like I'm doing like right now it's the daytime. It's 6:30 in the evening. So it's bright outside or whatever. So I don't mind having my lights on because it's daytime. But at night, I'm like, girl, it's gonna be dark. Y'all know what I look like. And I think it's a calming thing. You know what I'm saying? So you know what's was. Why do you wear the ears? The same because the same reason some people wear hats or scarves or glasses because it just ended up on my head. There's no, real reason. It's just ears. Because she's some oh Lord Jesus. Because she's an awesome cat. Okay, yep, I'm an awesome cat. Um, that just made me laugh. I love when you go off subject then come back with the reviews like nothing. I have to sometimes keep myself on task because I have thoughts. Like I want some watermelon, or like I was doing the Kardashians, and I'm like, it was a gnat, and the gnat kept, and I'm like, I want to just, but I kept going back on focus. Um, it's because I always wanted my conversations and my reviews to be like, if I'm having a conversation, and sometimes even at work, when me and Shannon be talking or whatever, we'll be having a whole conversation. Now I'll just venture off into something else, and she'll laugh because I'll be back in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And what we were talking about, but I think it's just more realistic that way because sometimes I just start, or I'll pick up, if my AirPods were out, I'll just come and I'll be like flicking it. Like I'm just weird like that. I don't know why. But yeah. I hope I'm not talking out of turn, but your reviews inspire me and make me want to step my game up. You're a natural and true talent. Oh, thank you, RLM3. I always tell people that I want everyone has a lane. Everyone has their own line, their own lane. You have to find what works for you and do that. When I first started my reviews, I wanted to review things like Funky Dineva because he was able to get reviews done in like 15 minutes. I'm like, okay, I should be able to review these shows quickly in 15 minutes. And that just wasn't my thing. Like I felt like that's not how I want to do things. And slowly I was like, okay, no, my stuff gonna be longer. Oh, but people gonna hate it. And I realized my thing is not quickness reviews. Like it's a conversation. It's taking one scene and when I was watching Queen Sugar and Ralph Angel, my Ra, was talking to Nova, and he was upset with her, and he got upset and like threw something like broke it, whatever. And I'm like, that was beautiful anger. Like sometimes people can see one scene and they think, oh, he is upset. It's like, no, that was the most beautiful piece of anger in a grown man pissed off at his sister for basically hurting his child. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, so sometimes that's why my reviews are longer. I'm not just saying, oh, Ralph Angel was mad at Nova. Like I'm saying what I thought about it too. So I realized my lane is having conversations about TV shows, about gossip stuff, about this and that. And people enjoy just hearing my point of view and also putting in their own points of view. So, for any YouTuber who has more subscribers than me, less subscribers than me, or whatever, wherever you are in your journey, I'm happy if you are inspired by me because I'm still here trying to inspire myself. You know what I'm saying? Because we are all a work in progress. So I hope that my positive vibes do rub off on people and they realize, hey, if she can do it, so can I. Because that's what I said. I said, if Funky Dineva can do it, if the Levine Life people can do it, if the people I was watching at the time can do it, so can I. And that was what motivated me to just start doing it. And, I kept telling myself, like, it won't be easy. It's not going to be, a walk in the park. They not going to be, some people may be mean to you. Like, you may get trolls or whatever. And I've gotten all of that. But I have a goal. And because I started this with a goal in mind, that's why I'm able to try my best to stay the course. So I get discouraged. I cry. I be frustrated. I'm like, oh my God, why does two people keep not liking my video? Like, who are these two people who keep hitting the dislike button? You know what I'm saying? And that makes me mad. Or I see comments as this rude comments, something like whatever, or a video may not get a lot of views. I'm like, that's why they watch me. So it's a whole work in progress. But I've learned to stop comparing myself to my cohorts in YouTube. Like, I can't compare myself to Alice. I can't compare myself to Bonnie Blue. I can't compare myself to Ed. I can't compare myself to Funky. I can't compare myself to them because they've been in it for years. And while I've had some success in 2 years, I still have not put in half the time any of them have. So a part of my process as well is realizing you can't run your race based on someone else's race. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't base my success off how many views my love hip hop get over how many views they love hip hop get. So sometimes that's also what we have to remember. Like, everyone has their own time to get better and better and better and have better numbers. So I consistently remind myself, if your video only got 1,000, that's fine. That's your 1,000. Because someone else's video got 100 or 30 or 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nephew has a YouTube, and he isn't popular at all yet, but he just started out. So I'm like, I can't be up here complaining if I got 1,000 and my nephew got 4 views. You know what I'm saying? So it's that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So let me move on because I can ramble. But I'm happy that anyone looks at me and they feel inspired. So thank you. Question: how's your writing coming along? Can't wait to. I need to finish it. I'll say that. I need to finish it. Do you think Cardi is going to do jail time? No. I feel like Cardi should have took that plea deal. I do believe that. However, I don't think if they send Cardi to jail for this, I feel like it's a waste of time. I just think it's stupid. I think Cardi should have not involved herself in the bullshit of it all. And I also feel like they are trying to make an example out of her and take it to the extreme. But I don't think she's gonna do jail time. I think she's going to eventually cop a plea, get some kind of probation, and this won't be no long probation. I think the reason she took down that she did not take the plea before was because the probation or whatever the supervised time frame was so long, she ain't want it. And I get it, because think about that. Meek Mill was on probation for 11 years for something he did when he was 19. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't think she's going to jail. But again, honey, she might. But I don't think she should. So I don't think she will. But again, I've been wrong before. So we shall see. Because I thought OJ did it. But he didn't go to prison for it. You know what I'm saying? Here's what it is. I'm not out on your stores. Get me through the night. Oh, thank you. Where'd it go? Sometime that pops away. Miss Khalees. Question: are you still gonna review Big Little Lies? Yes, I just haven't watched it yet. So I'm gonna get off of here. We went for 50 minutes, Lord Jesus. So I did not want to be on here this long. I'm gonna do maybe 10 more minutes of these. Well, I'm gonna do it till we get. Until when I get to the last question, I'm done. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll a little bit more. And we ain't got more questions. We're gonna be over. But yes, I'm going to do Big Little. I have to do Big Little Lies. What did I do today, y'all? The schedule for today on Jelly's Corner. It does include Big Little Lies. It also includes 90 Day Fiance from yesterday. It also includes Claws. I'm no longer going to review To Have and To Hold because I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to still catch the shows here and there, but I don't think me reviewing it is worth it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. I also have to do Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I have to do 90 Day Fiance the other way. So yeah, those are what I have to do today. And again, there's not much stuff in the news, so I can't do that. Hey, Ma, you back from Lowe's or Home Depot, wherever you was at? I really like your channel, and we are the same age, so I can relate. Oh, thank you. I'm late to live. Well, sorry, I'm doing late to live. It's okay. I tried to copy you when I first started. Got frustrated when I wasn't hitting the mark, and then I had to sell and find my 2.0 self on camera. Yeah, it's talking into camera is hard because just there's not anyone there, so you have to find something that helps you talk. And for me, I'm gonna talk. I talk to my friends. So sometimes I ramble. Sometimes I say crazy stuff. Sometimes I talk too fast. Sometimes I crack petty jokes, and it works for me. But um, I don't know. Like, I just take notes from the show to remind me of what happened, and then I just talk. So yeah, but we have to find our own little zhuzh. We have to find our own little zhuzh. I feel like I'm a little bit of every YouTuber I watch, but I'm more myself. You know what I'm saying? I like the boldness of Bondi. I like the pettiness of Alex. I like the fishiness of Funky. I like that Ashley laughs a lot and like at random stuff. But everything else is me. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and that's why when I review my stuff, I don't watch other YouTubers' reviews before I review my own stuff, because you have to have your own mindset, your own ears, your own thoughts. Because if you watch 4 YouTubers' things, trust and believe something they say is going to resonate with you, and then you're like, well, why I say that? Because you just heard it. So I try to make sure that the only thoughts in my head is what happened on the show and what I want to say. I love your reviews because they are long, thorough, and funny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're hella funny. Always a good time watching. Thank you. Keep cranking out the quality work. Thank you. Did YouTube leave you alone after that review crap that happened? Oh, you didn't stay down for long. Oh, YouTube had me pissed off. I mean, I was so well. You know what? I think that whole time frame was weird. I was cranky, with that. And then when because YouTube has this thing where each video we put out, if your channel is monetized, you can make money from ads, right? So my frustration came in. I literally one day I had maybe 2 videos up for review, and I hadn't had any up for review in a long time. I'm like, well, that's weird. Okay, request. It just means that they want to be sure your video is is in the guidelines to have all ads on it. So I woke up. Or that was like that. It was like at night, and then like the next day, I had like 40 of them, and it was like stuff from June all the way back, and it was just no rhyme or reason, and it just meant that I had to review request them each for somebody from YouTube to watch each video and say if it's yay or nay, to where it's a good for any and all ads. So some of them they put limited ads on there. None of my videos were demonetized to my knowledge. They would just have either limited ads or no ads. And some of them was like, oh no, your video is perfectly fine to have all ads. But the issue that I had was that they never give you a reason for it. Like, they don't say, well, this video was being reviewed because you cursed 18,000 times. Okay, I'll watch my cussing. Or this video is this way because your title said the word attacked. Like, you never know the reason for it. And so it's frustrating for your review to be put under review and you don't know why. You know what I'm saying? You don't know why is that. And, not only that, most people watch the videos within the first 24 to 48 hours. So if it takes them that long to review it, I'm missing out on revenue. So it's very frustrating. I was very pissed off. I was very I want to punch them in the throat. So most of the videos, I think they allowed, but some they didn't. It was some of them R. Kelly videos, the Survivor R. Kelly videos, like the Michael Jackson stuff. Some of my gospel chat, some of my regular shows, like some of the Housewives reviews. Like they for the Housewives of Atlanta, I think maybe part 3 reunion review, they said it wasn't good for all ads. So I had like limited ads on it as of now. Girl, they've left me alone, but YouTube is a forever battle because it's not like we can ever talk to someone who will say, well, this is the reason this happened with the video. If you do this, it won't happen. Like it's no rhyme or reason. So it's just girl. And so I'm cool now, but I mean, tomorrow I can have 40 more shits to go through and fix, and they're gonna piss me off. But and I wasn't like I took a day. I went to bed that night. I was frustrated the next day at work, but I listened to some good music at work, and I kind of calmed down, and then I was okay. Because I was like, it was the devil trying to just make me not be successful. So I'm like, I can't let the devil win. So let me just regroup, woosah, breathe it out, eat some watermelon, and move on. So yeah. But yeah, they pissed me off. You were always my favorite. Thank you, Amy K. Can we talk music? I mean, if you have a music question, again, you have to have a question for us to talk about music. Again, if you have a question, put the word question. Otherwise, I'm going to move on. Do Big Little Lies come on Sunday or Monday? Come on Sundays. Be my 6-year daughter watches you. Oh, thank you. What about Tammy's show? I watched Tammy's show called Tammy Ever After. I liked it. I won't review it though. I don't think I will watch it every Wednesday. I think I'll record it and watch it when I have time. But I don't, it's fine. But it was one episode. So, I mean, that's the girl. I don't know. That's like, oh, I was on Home Depot. We love you. So try to go live again Friday or Saturday for like an hour in love from Chicago. Yeah, I'm gonna try. We're gonna see. It worked for me too. I got a girl to fuck about from you. Oh, thank you. Not the fishiness of you, the fishy bitch, as Funky would say. Question: if you didn't answer already, what did you? Oh, I just said it. Tell me. I don't know if it's a full series, if it's a special. I don't mind it, but I also something about it seemed scripted. Not the marriage part. I think the marriage part was truly real. I think he truly proposed her. I think he truly surprised her. I think that whole thing was real. But his cousins coming to town, I'm like, okay, that was all kind of planned out or whatever. But I think it's still good TV. I don't think it's a bad show. I think if you have nothing else to watch, you should watch it. And if you have something else to watch, record it and watch it later. Like, I don't think it's a bad show. I don't. But I'm not gonna review it at all. I agree. I record first and watch what others who review the shows have to say. I'm enjoying it now. I'm still a baby though, less than 2 months in the game. Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't. My suggestions is do not watch other people's reviews before you do your own, because it will get in your head. It really, really will. Good, at least I know. Yeah, I've never had any of my videos demonetized. Yeah, I've never had anything demonetized. Even the song, even the video that I had a copyright on it for Karla's song for Love and Music. Even that video was not demonetized. But I just had to change my intro because we didn't want to consistently keep getting copyright strikes for her song because she got a different deal with it or whatever. Even that video that it happened with was not demonetized. I just have issues where they'll put either limited or no ads, and it's just frustrating because you're like, okay, what if they just say all 40 videos have limited ads? That means the money I make this month will be way less, and I like my money. But the ones they changed, you already got paid for, right? Well, yeah. But going forward, like if I post a video at 7 p.m. today, and let's say overnight I get 2,000 views. But while I'm asleep, they put limited ads on, so I miss out on those 2,000 views. So that be the hard part. It'd be when you're waiting for them to decide what to do and people are watching it, you're losing out on views. And if you pause the video or put it on private for them to review it, people may not watch it, you know what I'm saying, 3 days. Like you may not get as many views in 3 days as you did when it first came out. So that's the hard part about it. Even though people will slowly watch the video, yes, but you may not get as many videos, as many video views, 3 days later. So that'd be the hard part about it. Who is Maya person? So we can just go ahead and hide they ass on the channel, period. So let's hope nothing come back, because my moderators they be on it. Okay, they be on it. So I ain't seen nothing they said, girl. Question: have you seen the videos of LP dancing on the bar at Pink Teacup? Nope, not at all. No, that's weird. Right, I'm gonna get my page shut down. What? Oh, girl, these people and these, you know what, the trolls are out, honey. It's been an hour, honey. We're gonna end it here. Okay, we had a whole hour conversation. Okay, I'm about to watch some shows and review for y'all. Go ahead to my channel, watch some other stuff that's out there. Watch my Kardashian video because they get on my goddamn nerves. I will try to be back on live. Well, I will be live on Sunday. Sunday will be a one gotta go. I don't know the theme of what's gonna be yet, but one gotta go with stuff. And we'll chit chat at the end. But everyone, I enjoy their Monday. I love you all. I know it's been a minute, but I love you all. Okay, peace and blessings and all that goodness and love and all that into the air. Okay, I will talk to y'all later. Peace. Bye.